Hey, what's going on, everybody? I know who it is. It's JJ. We back at it. So first things first, drop what type of car person you are. Are you a truck person, car, SUV? Are you two-door? Four-door, hatchback? What type of car style you like? Me, four-door sedan type or coupe. You know, little coupe with a hatchback. I like the coupe with the hatchback. So I'm a coupe with a hatchback, not a regular trunk. I want the glass, like the hatch glass, like the raises up. Like a hatch, like a two-door with a hatch. So no two-door with a trunk, two-door with a hatch type of style person for me, or a four-door sedan. Not too much. Don't really care for trucks. Not too big of a truck fan. But let's get into it. So this video right here is just going to be some car buying advice. I think I made a video kind of sort of like this a while ago. But right now, I'm here at Oklahoma Auto Exchange. This is what I just do. My bidder number, it changes every week. But yeah, I'm just chilling right here in this car. This is what I do. I sit right here in this car. So they look up all the cars that's going to come next. So all where those cones is, those are all the cars that's coming next. What I do is just sit right here in this car and wait till a car that I'm interested. If it ain't interesting, I'm sitting right here chilling on my phone, looking at car auctions and everything else was going on. But I just seen a car that I want, but I'm not going to record, because this is a whole different other video. I'll talk to the auction here in a little bit, and then see if it's okay for me to record and stuff like that. But we'll go from there. All right. So since I didn't really finish my video the other day, it was like I was at hard, and then Lucky came, and I ended up recording a little part for his video. But yeah, some car buying advice is to just go first. First things, get you a bank account. Preferably credit unions. Credit unions give out the better rates. They give out, majority of the time, they give out the better rates. Unless you're like financing through whatever dealership. Whatever dealership like Toyota, probably Toyota Financial will give you a better, the own, like Toyota Financial, like their own company. The chill there at the. But yeah, if you unless you're financing through like Toyota Financial or the car company, then they'll probably have a better rate. But if you're if you're going to buy a car, make sure, especially the first time buyer, because a lot of times you qualify for a first time buyer program if you never financed the vehicle. If you never financed the vehicle, it's just like houses too. If you never financed the house, they have first time buyer programs. So if you get with your credit union or your bank, just ask them basically, hey, do you have a first time buyers program? And the first time buyers program basically helps you. It's kind of like, it's not as good as the military, like if you're in like military and stuff like that, because they have like banks to give them like even doesn't matter if they're how bad, if their credit is good or bad, then they can qualify for their rate. But first time buyer program, usually it's like a 10% interest, 10 to 12% interest rate. So you qualify for that instead of just going to dealerships and where you're getting put together and they putting you together for like 21% because you really don't know. So first time buyer, you really don't want to have anything only like any blemishes on your credit, so like be 18, 19, 20, 21, whatever, you be whatever age, just try to not have any blemishes on your credit. You can have like credit cards and stuff like that, but go to your local credit union. And even when you go to the dealership too, the dealerships sometimes have like student discounts, first time buyer programs that they can get you like an extra $500, maybe $1,000 off. You just have to ask, because it's a lot of built-in incentives on new cars, and you can still get first time buyer on a used car too, but they prefer you get a new one, just because it's the new car. more than likely it's no miles to under 1,000 miles, so the car is going to last as long as the term. And if you're going to get it, you might as well go get you a new car anyway. Yes. You don't need to zip your jacket up. Just go play.
Yeah, it's cause.
Well, yeah, I don't want one to come to the park, so go play.
I'm gonna zip my jacket because
Zip your jacket.
it feels too bad. It's why I do it won't work. If it can't work, you want to help me?
Look at that. You did it yourself. Voila, magic. See how that works?
No, I'm talking about I need to zip it up.
Zip it up.
How am I supposed to zip it up? Zip it up. Hi to my daddy. This is my daddy, everyone.
There you go. I got play.
Thank you.
Yeah, go to your bank, credit union, preferably. Go qualify for a first-time buyer. You know, so you don't have to go to the dealership and they tell you that you need $5,000, $2,000, X amount of money down. You really, down payment really does nothing really for the dealership. Really, the down payment is more basically collateral for the bank. You know, it does really not much for the dealership. It does more for the bank to just show you like, hey, you're putting up some collateral. But preferably if I was you, and then also too, like that's for first-time buyers. You know, go to your credit union. And if you're a person that doesn't have the best credit but still wants to get a new car, I'm not saying like these are the, like, you know, if you still want a new car, I would go to either like Hyundai or Kia or Dodge. You want to go, like, if you got bad credit, you want to go to a dealership. You know, if you got bad credit and still want to get a new car, because I know even though people be like, oh, I got bad credit, I don't think you can get approved, go to a Kia, Hyundai, Dodge dealership. You want to go somewhere where they have a lot of incentives, because if you ever go look at like a Dodge Charger, you'll see it online for like $28,000, and then you see it's like marked down to like $22,000, because it's so many, like Dodge and Hyundai and Kia, they have like so many incentives that they can just keep taking the price down. So when they submit it over there to the bank, it can make it look really good on your end, because they can have so many incentives and all that stuff to knock the price down and basically make that incentive look like that you had extra, like make the incentives, you know, even if you have like a trade-in, like I would take like your little old beater, you know, if you got a little old beater, even doesn't matter, 500, because you can you can always make the number. They can make the numbers work, you know, because you can like take those, they can take those incentives and all that extra blah blah blah, extra incentives and stuff, and they can make the numbers work. They can make the numbers work just because they have so much more room. Like those cars have so much more markup, and they have so much more room with incentives to sell that they can play with the numbers and make it work better than if you go into like a Honda. Honda doesn't have really many rebates or incentives. Toyota, they have some rebates and incentives, but it's not that much, so you can get some wiggle room. But the Dodge, Honda, and Kia have the most. Chevy has a good amount too. Chevy has a good amount. But it just depends on the car. But Dodge, Kia, and Hyundai, because Hyundai and Kia, they're like brother companies, so they're basically like the same thing, just same car, just different look, because that's why they have the same warranty and everything as well. But those three dealerships, if your credit's not the best, I would try one of those. And that's probably why I see a lot of people that do drive Dodges, because hey, Dodge can make those numbers work to get them done. But what I would do is, first things first, I would get everybody, just get you with your bank, go with a credit union, because it usually only takes like 25, maybe $5 something more. Like my credit union, it's like $5 to open up an account. You got $5, go open up the account, you know. And while you got that account, just while you get your money direct deposit, or you know, just get your money deposited in another bank and just withdraw some money every once in a while. Every week, every time you get paid, just withdraw maybe $200 and just go into your credit union and just Go in there. While you go in there, talk to people, build that relationship, because also a lot of times that will help you get approved too is having good relationships. Because if you have a good relationship, or you know you've been talking with the person and the person likes you and stuff like that, the loan officer, if you got a kind of deal that's on like that's on the 50-50 side, and they go in there and be like, hey, you know, he's a good person, I talk to him, you know, everything, you know, they can go in there and kind of talk to the loan officer, and they can get your deal pushed through on that end. But yeah, we're gonna make some more car buying videos. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. If you haven't already, you know, like this video. I'm out. If I didn't have my kids, I probably could have broken down better, but you know, trying to keep an eye on them and everything. But I'll probably make more videos in the future for it as well. And I keep giving you as much advice. And if you have any questions, you know, just drop it in the comment section below. I'm out. Peace.